So have you ever wondered what it's like to step into a clinical trial for the first time? Walking through those research center doors can both be nerve-wracking and exciting. People join trials for all kinds of reasons. Some have a personal connection to the condition being studied, while others are simply motivated to contribute to medical progress. The first thing most participants notice, the paperwork, and there's a lot of it. But this paperwork serves as a detailed roadmap for the journey ahead. It's all part of something called informed consent. Think of it like planning a big road trip where you get a guide outlining every possible stop, detour, and important detail. That's exactly what informed consent does in a clinical trial. The research team takes time to explain every aspect of the study, walking through the potential risks and benefits. It's a lot to take in, kind of like trying to memorize a new recipe while someone explains it to you. But this step is crucial to make sure participants fully understand what they're signing up for. Before moving forward, participants have to decide whether or not to sign the consent form. It's a big decision, and questions naturally come up. How much time will be required? How often are appointments? What happens if side effects occur? The research team is there to answer everything, making sure there's complete clarity. Next comes the screening process. Just like casting for a play, the team needs to ensure each participant is the right fit for the study. Medical history, current health status, and other factors come into play to determine eligibility. After signing the form and completing the screening, a new journey begins. It's a big moment, officially becoming part of a cutting-edge medical research study. Walking out of the research center, many participants feel a mix of emotions, relief, pride, and maybe even a little anxiety about what's to come. But above all, there's a sense of purpose. Being part of something bigger, something that could change lives, is a powerful feeling. Now let's fast forward a few weeks, and the reality of participating in a clinical trial starts to sink in. Balancing work, personal life, and multiple research appointments each week can sometimes be challenging. Some days feel easy, others feel exhausting. Keeping a diary often helps participants process their experiences. It's not just for the study, it's a way to track the ups and downs of the journey. Many also find support from fellow participants, forming unexpected connections in waiting rooms. Of course, clinical trials aren't without challenges. Side effects can be a real problem, but the research team is always there, closely monitoring participants and stepping in whenever needed. Their goal isn't just collecting data, it's about making sure each person is safe and supported throughout this process. On the flip side, there are perks to participating. Many participants gain valuable health insights they wouldn't have otherwise. Whether it's learning about their condition, getting in-depth medical checkups, or becoming more engaged with their own health, or even a treatment that's cutting edge and new, the experience can be unexpectedly emotional. But doubts can creep in too. Some wonder, is this really making a difference? Is it worth the time and effort? The emotional roller coaster is often the hardest part, feeling hopeful one moment and questioning everything the next. Over time though, something does shift. The experience builds resilience, confidence, and a deeper appreciation for medical research in general. Participants learn to advocate for themselves, ask informed questions, and navigate challenges with a newfound strength. So let's fast forward further into the future, and now we're reaching the final visit of a clinical trial. This is a major milestone. Walking into the research center for the last time, there's often a mix of emotions, relief, pride, and even maybe a little nostalgia. The research team shares their appreciation, explaining how valuable each participant's contribution has been. Even though the results of the study may take months or years to fully unfold, every data point collected brings medical science one step closer to new breakthroughs. For many, this moment is eye-opening. Looking back to the first day, filled with nerves and uncertainty, it's amazing to see how far things have come. The personal growth, the knowledge gained, and the experience of being part of a research community is just as impactful as the study itself. And the journey doesn't necessarily end here. Many research teams provide information on future studies and ways to stay involved. Clinical trial participation isn't just a one-time experience. It can be the start of an ongoing contribution to medical progress. Walking out of those doors, there's a lasting realization. Even if the results aren't immediate, the impact of participation is real. Every study helps pave the way for future treatments, potentially changing lives for generations to come. So in conclusion, clinical trials are about more than just testing new treatments. They're about shaping the future of medicine. Each participant plays a role in discoveries that could change lives. Thinking about joining a trial? It's completely normal to have questions. Researchers want participants to be informed, comfortable, and confident in their decision. Resources like the NIH Clinical Trials website can help you find suitable studies and answer common questions. Your participation could be the key to unlocking new treatments, not just for yourself, but for countless others. Imagine being part of a team that helps bring a groundbreaking therapy to market. Could your story be the next step in a medical breakthrough?